James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at NAB 2022. I'm here with Francis Crossman. He's the product manager for Premiere at Adobe. And you guys have been doing a lot of new things with Premiere. Now you were including Frame.io?
That's right, yeah. We're really excited about this. So Adobe acquired Frame about 6 months ago, and this is really the first step in the journey of marrying those two companies together. So we're including Frame.io included in the download with Premiere and After Effects now, so you don't need to install anything. And it's also included with your Creative Cloud membership, so that if you're a Creative Cloud subscriber, you get access to Frame.io. And with that, you get 100 gigs of storage, you get 5 projects and 2 team members and unlimited reviews. And as we all know, Frame.io is just hands down the best review and approval platform out there with its beautiful interface, simple UI and UX. And we just couldn't be more thrilled to add this into the Creative Cloud library.
But there's also other news with Premiere.
Yeah, most definitely. So we've been working on really simplifying the user experience so that new users can get started in Premiere. And that is related to importing and exporting. So we have a completely redesigned mode for getting footage into Premiere and getting your projects rendered out of Premiere. So the import mode is a visual window where you can see your media, select it and bring it in. But it's not just for new users. It's going to be easy for them to get started, but pros are going to like this as well, because you can favorite locations and get back to commonly used locations on disk. You can automatically add stuff into a bin to get a jump start on organization, as well as add stuff to a sequence so that you can get cutting really quickly, and this would be great for string outs. As well as you can copy stuff off of like a camera card, bring it onto a common folder inside your hard drive. And this is just going to make it really so much easier to get started with a project for newbies and pros alike. And export mode is really centered more around destinations. So in the past, it used to be that you had to select your codec and your file extension, and it was a little bit confusing for some of our less experienced users. And also, let's face it, pros don't need to necessarily customize that stuff every single time they export. So we redesigned it into a destination-based export procedure. So if you need to send something to YouTube, for example, we have a destination for that. You enable YouTube, we're going to automatically select a preset that's appropriate, and then we're also going to prompt you to sign into your YouTube channel so that we can then upload it directly to YouTube. And this is just a huge time savings. So it's YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Twitter, Behance, and also FTP in case you need it. And we've also reorganized all of the settings into an accordion structure. Well, we call it an accordion structure, but it's drop-downs organized in logical areas like video, audio, effects, etc., so that it's really easy to find what you need. We've also adopted a sort of a method of progressive disclosure so that we don't bombard you with all of the information all at once. You can level up into customizing more and more stuff if you need to.
So I know you're doing a lot of things with AI. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, totally. So Adobe Sensei is our machine learning and artificial intelligence platform. And we like to say that automates the tedium, but it doesn't take away your creativity. So the advancements in AI that we have this time around are auto color, and that sits in the Lumetri color panel. And what it does is it automatically adjusts the basic settings in Lumetri to give you a first pass color correction. And the way that we trained the AI model to work was we had colorists actually go and do a color grade on thousands of images, and then by feeding the original and the color graded version into this machine learning process, Sensei was able to learn what good color looks like. And then so now by just hitting a single button in Lumetri, it dials in all those settings. And it's not a black box effect at all, which means that you can see exactly what it's doing. It just adjusts the parameters. So white balance, saturation, exposure, contrast, etc. and it's going to get you to that sort of like first pass color correction much quicker, to leave you with more time to dial in a creative grade, or if you need to do work on skin tones, which I hope you're going to do for me in this video, or blue skies or any of that kind of stuff.
So it seems like you're bringing a lot of different things into Creative Cloud and making them all work together. How about M1?
Yeah, so Premiere is native on M1. We've been for quite some time, but actually in this release, Adobe After Effects is now native on M1 as well.
That's a lot faster, right?
It's way faster. I mean, honestly, I'm the PM for Premiere, but I use After Effects quite a bit as well. The last time I used it, it just felt like an entirely new app. If you combine, you know, M1 with multi-frame rendering, speculative preview, it's so much faster than it ever was before. And yeah, we're feeling really bullish about our M1 support.
And how about Captions? I think I saw something about Captions in the press release.
Oh yeah, definitely. So speech to text, which does automatic speech recognition and transcription, and then that can be turned into captions. We released this quite some time ago, but in this release, we're adding a 14th language, which is Cantonese, which is the dominant language spoken in Hong Kong by over 80 million people throughout China, so a lot of people. And with speech to text, it can automatically analyze the voice that's being spoken in a piece of dialogue, create a written transcription of it, and then you can automatically just click a button and turn that into captions on screen. But that transcript is also searchable, so great for documentary type workflows. If you need to find that soundbite, you can search through the transcript. And we're just super excited about all the possibilities that this opens up for our customers.
A lot of upgrades, and it's all included, right?
Yeah, of course. As a Creative Cloud subscriber, you get these updates every time they come out. Just go to the Creative Cloud desktop icon, hit update, and you got it.
Thank you, Francis. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much.